Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use conditional formatting in Microsoft Excel. It will make your life easy and you can do many things with it. So let's start. We have this data which we will use now. So let's start with this. If you have large amount of data, then it will be very helpful for you. So as you can see, now we have selected our range where we want to use conditional formatting, and then we can go to this under home, conditional formatting. Then as you can see, there are many options which we can use, and now we will use duplicate values, and it will tell you duplicate values. And as you can see, it has highlighted those with this condition, and you can change it if you want different color like this, yellow and light red, or maybe green fill. You can do it. If you only want unique values to be highlighted, then you can click here and then click unique, and it will highlight all unique values. You can press enter or OK, and it will highlight those. Even after using conditional formatting, if you want to change anything, it will work with that as well. Let's say I make this gill and it is not highlighted now. Now let's move to the sales. I will select this all data, and now we will go to conditional formatting again and then highlight sales rules, and let's say we want greater than. So if we want greater than 40,000, it will highlight for us. You can clearly see, and I will cancel it, and then conditional formatting again. Now you can see different rules: less than, between. You can select a range in between which will be highlighted, let's say from 20,000 to 30,000. And then if you want to highlight a specific value, let's say 22,000, and you can use this text that contain a specific word. If you have large amount of data, let's say thousands, and you are looking for something specific, so you can highlight that text, and we can use this here. Let's say we want to use this here. We will select that, and from conditional formatting we will go to highlight and then text that contain. Let's say we want to see type B only, so we will write type B, and it is highlighted, and then cancel. Now let's move to sales again, and then from conditional formatting you can use top or bottom rule. It will highlight top 10 values, top 10 in terms of percentage, bottom below average or above average. It will automatically calculate average for you, and everything above that average will be highlighted. You can select this, and you can see these all are above average. If you want to go with it, you can select OK, otherwise I will cancel it. And then from conditional formatting you can use data bars. It will fill the bar for you. As you can see, now 48,000 is the max value, so it is fully filled, and you can choose from colors, different colors, and you can also create your own colors if you want to. And then color scales, it will highlight values from red to green. Green will be the highest one and red will be the lowest one, and it will change colors a bit based on their number and how far they are from the bottom or the top. And you can use different colors for these. As you can see here, yellow to green, and then we have only green here. So you can use anything to highlight things. And then from icon sets you can use different icons. It will show you top values in green, below average in red, and anything around average will be highlighted in yellow. And you can use different sets by directions, shapes, indicators, and also these ratings, signal type of thing, and anything you want. Let's say I will use this, and you can see our data. So 48 is the max, it is fully filled, and you can have a rough idea about this. This value is around 25% or less than 25% of the highest value. In our case, we have a highest value of 48,000, and 12,000 is 25% of that. If I make it 15,000, it will fill 25% of the pie chart. Got it? You can also create your own rules for formatting. Let me show you how to make your own rules. I will go with sales again. I will select it till here, and then from conditional formatting I will create a rule by new rule option. Here you can select type of rule you want to create. You can create by their values, cells that contain top or bottom ranked values, above or below average. Use a formula to determine anything. We can use anything we want. Let's say now I will go with top or bottom ranked values. So I will select this, and I can select by percentage or the total ranks I want. Let's say I want top 5, so I will select 5, and from here I will select the format in which I want my cells to be formatted. Then I will click format. I can change their fonts, font style, size, or anything. I can change these as well, but I will go with fill. I want those cells to be filled with purple. I will select this, and then I will select OK. I will show you a preview. You can see your cells will be highlighted in this. If you are okay with it, then press OK. If you want to change it again, you can change it by this, but I will go with it. I will press OK, and there you go. Top 5 values in our data which are highlighted now. You can also clear or remove conditional formatting rules from our specific data. And let's say now we want to remove that pie chart formatting. So we will select our range, which is already selected. So we'll go with conditional formatting, then clear rules, and then clear rules from selected cells. It will remove all rules. We will press Ctrl Z to undo it, and now we will choose conditional formatting, then manage rules. You can see there are 3 rules which are applied here. We'll select this and then delete rule, so it is deleted, and then I will apply it, and OK, you can see it is deleted. You can go in conditional formatting again. From clear rules, you can clear rules from entire sheet as well, and also from this table. If you click clear rules from entire sheet, it will clean everything up. I hope you have learned how to use conditional formatting in Microsoft Excel. If you like this video, please hit like, comment down your questions, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.